Skol, state of mind. We analyze how you play the line. Purple and yellow, we on the grind. D was the host and he's taking time. With expert opinions, we moving dominion. If passion is in you, then let's go continue. Bank on it just like a stadium venue. The topics we serving up just like a menu. We in our prime, high stepping. You feel the scene like it's cold peppers. Harder like Carter, but keep it smiling. Like this was the catch number 1,000. The show you gon' love it. You better tell your mama, cousin. The internet's talking and buzzing. So pull up a chair and just grab a drink. About the Vikings, tell us what you think. But we in our Skol, state of mind. We analyze how you play the line. Everything purple and yellow. Let's take it up a level. Start the show. Yeah, it's time.
What up, everybody? And thank you for tuning in on this Valentine's Day. I know a lot of people out there, getting their thing on, having fun with their loved ones. That's all good. But, we do this every Saturday Scrimmage, presented by Skol State of Mind. And y'all know how I get down. We're going to talk about whatever trending topic for the Minnesota Vikings and also dive into, what's going on with the NFL. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to have people jump on, right now, considering, it's a holiday, but I will put the link in the chat. They go T-Bell right there. T-Bell, if you want to get on, let me know, man. I will put the link in the chat momentarily. But how y'all feeling out there, man? How y'all feeling right now? It's a little sunny day out here in Southern California. I can't complain. But man, what's the talk with the Minnesota Vikings right now? What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on? So I got a couple of topics, that I had, jumped in here a little bit. First off, I'm gonna dive into this right now. The offensive coaching additions, right? So I don't know if y'all heard, but the Minnesota Vikings actually hired another offensive coach. His name is Derek Warehime. I hope I'm getting it right. I hope I'm not butchering his name. We probably gonna be talking about them a whole lot, later. But that's what the Vikings hired. Warehime. I'm trying to get this shit right. I was saying it right earlier, and the pronunciation just escapes me right now. But it's all good. But he was hired from the collegiate level to come in here and be the assistant offensive line coach for the Minnesota Vikings, right? So that's cool, but he has a heavy run background, which I'm told. So hey, it's cool with me, man. I just think the Vikings might be going into another direction and basically, changing this offense and going towards the run a whole lot more. So basically, they can, help develop that young quarterback they got in J.J. McCarthy. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what's up. So I'm about to put the link in the chat real quick. Let me get that done. Get some more people in here, talk their opinion. And outside of that, we're gonna dive into more of the blueprint for the Minnesota Vikings going forward in this whole offseason. And this shit comes at you fast, man. Like the Super Bowl was last week. We already 1 week removed. We got some people still out there talking about Sam Darnold, and the Vikings made the right decision. We moving on past that. We ain't talking about Quasi no more because he's not here. We going in full offseason mode. Like, what can this team do to actually get into the playoffs next year and make some kind of noise? We got my boy Young Cringe Gamer right here. He says, I don't think we're going in any new direction. 2023 offseason, we got Oliver. 2025 offseason, we got Mason and rebuilt the O-line. And after both, no different. Hey, that was my whole issue with the Quasi situation, or at least part of it, because I actually felt that they went out there and they basically, decided to revamp the interior offensive line and get, Jordan Mason to be the short yardage back, and they still didn't run the ball. So it's like, I agree, man. It's only a wait to see what's going to actually happen. So TB, what's up, TB?
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You good? Let me change this off real quick. There we go.
Okay.
There we go. What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Just laying low. It's actually warm here in Minnesota, so
Oh, it's warm in Minnesota today. Okay.
yeah, it's like 54 degrees.
Um, that's
Doesn't
not
get,
that warm.
no, dude, that's shorts. That's t-shirt and shorts weather here in Minnesota in
Okay.
February.
Okay.
That's
Did
so.
you hear about the Vikings' new offensive line coach that they hired yesterday?
Isn't it the guy that they just elevated?
No, they got somebody from the collegiate level. His name is Derek Warehime. He comes from college, and he's basically going to be the assistant offensive line coach with a heavy emphasis on running the football. That's what he's known for.
Okay, now this is weird.
Is it? Let's get to it. It is getting kind of weird, isn't it?
This is we've seen for the last 4 years how KOC runs his offense.
Right.
But we're starting to get all these people with an emphasis on running the ball.
Right. It's like was it Frank Smith?
Yeah, Frank Smith. He's also an O-line coach too. That's another weird thing. So something's going on, or somebody got into Kevin's ear. You're running the ball this year.
Yeah.
And we're going to make sure you're successful at running the ball. Because this is not Kevin O'Connell's type of offense. He wants to throw.
Yeah. And just like Young Korean just said right here in this comment right here, he said, KOC end of the year presser, we need to get back to having explosive plays. That's true. But could the explosive plays be this year running the football? Like, could that be it right now? I'm not sure. But it's really interesting, just like you said, Tony, because I look at it two different ways, right? I like the hires of offensive line guys and guys that have a background in running the football. But the other side of me is like this. When are we, like, who's making these decisions? And are we going to a situation to where we're going to have too many cooks in the kitchen again within this situation? You get what I'm saying? Like, are like that's just what worries me. It's like with the Frank Smith hire, like I liked it. I liked his whole scheme on running the football and everything like that. Like, it was cool. But at the same time, it was like, but Wes still has a job. Like, it would have made more sense to me if they would have let Wes go walking papers. You brought in Frank Smith as the offensive coordinator, and then you start bringing guys that he wanted for his own offensive coaching staff. You get what I'm saying? Like, you would have just rebuilt it. So like, I know we had I forgot the guy's name. He was the assistant wide receiver and tight end coach. He left and went somewhere else to be somebody's OC.
Yeah, he had I forget his name, but did he get like a kind of an OC?
He got an OC or something like that position.
Yeah, he got an OC guy. He got an OC job. So
I see guys leaving and guys coming, and like, I'm telling you, Tony, I'm just gonna be completely honest. Like, part of me really is like, damn, we're gonna run the football. I can't wait. But the other part is just like, are we still running too many cooks in the kitchen?
I'm at that point where I will believe it when I see it. Right now, I want this team to run the ball.
Yeah.
But I just don't see Kevin O'Connell giving it up to the run. I just don't see it. And then when he said that whole explosive plays, he meant passing plays.
He passing down the field.
Yeah.
And so one thing also, too, and I was talking to Joe about this the other day, it would be crazy if we found out that Kevin O'Connell isn't the one calling the plays for the offense, anymore. And that was the whole reason why Frank Smith came in as an assistant, coach, line coach or whatever. And, whatever his fancy title is. Like, I'm not saying I think that's what's happening. I'm just saying it looks like something more is going on with this team in this offense outside of what's being led to believe early. You get what I'm saying?
There's something going on with this team that they're not putting out there.
Right.
We don't know what it is, but I don't know if something tells me, and I think the Vikings do pay attention to what a lot of the podcasters like yourself say, what a lot of the fans say, and I think they're listening and they're getting a lot of feedback from a lot, and they're like, okay, some things need to change now.
Right. And I just feel like what's a lot that's happening too is like, some people think that Kevin O'Connell isn't on the hot seat. Like, I beg to differ, because the way he's going, the way things have been going on for the past offseason, especially with these additions to the offensive side of the ball, the coaching staff, it makes me feel like maybe somebody within the organization that's a high-ranking official has basically told him, like, yo, we need to do this season. Just like you said, you need to run the ball. And it's just looking at it like that right now.
Well, and also, too, now he's got heat on him because guess what? Yeah. He's got not one person waiting in the wings in B-Flow. He's probably got two with Frank Smith that if this doesn't work out, one of those guys is going to be running this team.
Yeah. So, I mean, but that's the thing. Like I'm telling you, T, like I'm just torn because I like the hires of if you're not good at a certain situation, especially for your football team, go out and hire somebody that does and delegate that to somebody that has that expertise. But I just think that hiring an offensive staff with this ability to run the ball and the difference of philosophy, this is something Kevin O'Connell should have did in maybe year 2. You get what I'm saying? Like we're going into year 5, and it's kind of like you're doing this now because the heat is upon you. Just like last season when the Vikings was 4-8, then he wants to change the situation to make JJ look better, and it's like he should be that week too. Kevin O'Connell looks like the kind of guy that he's like, I'm gonna do it my way, and it's not working. Then he goes, shit.
But you've noticed this though, D Woods, especially with the Vikings, including the coaches and the front office. Their actions are all a reaction. They're not proactive about anything.
Right.
They are reactive. So when Kevin O'Connell did what he did, all of a sudden, it's like, why didn't you do this earlier in the season? So it's
what's up, T, man? You down there quiet, man. How you feeling today, man? How you feeling, man?
I'm just sitting here listening.
How you feeling? I'm just listening. Your favorite coach, Kevin O'Connell, man. How you feeling?
I'm gonna say this. I think it's about time for him to relinquish the play calling. And as far as them running the ball, I think I don't know. I mean, there was 11th running the ball last year. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
there was 11th. There was 11th running the ball, so they actually can move. They can run the ball. Now the question is, with all these hiring and stuff, are they going to continue to run the ball? Because the Vikings are known for a pass-first offense, but they was 11th running the ball last year, so that means they're moving in the right direction, trying to make this team a little bit more balanced. So,
well, the problem is KLC with that running success he has, the first time he gets like a negative or a no gain, he abandons the run.
Right.
And he goes right back to where the running game is working on a consistent basis, but there's nobody on that coaching staff to tell him keep pounding the rock. He's going to be left to his own vices, and he's going to want to throw the ball. He can't help himself.
I think with this new coaching staff, I think they're going to be more in his ear than the last coaching staff. The last coaching staff was, all his buddies and everything like that, pretty much yes man.
Some of his buddies are still there, though.
Some of his buddies still there, yeah. But at the same time, the majority of the hires are, guys who like to run the ball,
right?
And they're not gonna bring them in for no reason. So it's like, yeah, it looks good on paper that we bring you in, but now it got to show up on the field that you actually are committed to running the ball.
And now, like D Wood said before, KLC's feeling some heat. He doesn't have his buddies with him anymore. So what he does, he can't get away with it. He's actually got people ready to take his gig. So he's got to change his whole philosophy, his whole thinking when it comes to coaching. He's got to change.
And the thing about his buddies, even though the buddies that are still on the coaching staff with him, those buddies might not have as much say-so as they had before, because now you brought in other guys that have a different, approach,
different opinion.
And really, the only coach that's left that was his real buddy was Wes. Yeah,
it was Wes Phillips. Yeah,
because Keenan's been here since the Zimmer days. So
Keenan has said himself he wants to be an offensive coordinator.
He needs to be an offensive coordinator. We need more black offensive coordinators in the NFL.
You did hear about the Brian Flores suit now, didn't you?
Yes. I didn't really read it. I didn't school me on it, Tony and T. Let me know what's happening.
Oh, it's going to be made public.
Yeah,
it's going to be made public in a court, and it's going to be public. It's going to be in an open court instead of behind closed doors arbitration.
Ooh.
It's going to be in an open courtroom.
So that means they're about to settle next week.
Right. By the way, guess who else is now going to be in an open courtrum? John Gruden.
Gruden's lawsuit. Yeah.
So right now, the NFL and Ryan Cordell are
they're panicking right now.
They're panicking right now. So buckle up, folks. It's going to get interesting.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Cringe Gamer? I think some of this is coming from Rob though, because this isn't KOC moves. Like, if it was some more Rams guys and more pass heavy, type background guys, then I can say it came from KOC. I don't know. Maybe Rob had that conversation with Kevin O'Connell, like, yo, this is what we need to bring in.
You know what, guys? Think about this though. They're already giving Rob Brzezinski more power than they gave Kwesi.
Kwesi, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said earlier. A couple of weeks ago, Rob is auditioning for this general manager job. That's what he's doing. And the one thing about the Rob situation and the GM situation, though, TB, what's up with Grigson? Why he hasn't even been fired yet? What are they using for? Is he the guy that gets the donuts now? Like what is it? So you got one guy in West Phillips gets the donuts for the coaching staff, and then Grigson gets the donuts for the front office and everybody,
That's a good, you know what? That's a good question. I don't know.
What does he do now?
Well, I think the ones that hired Grigson were Mark Wilf and Andrew Miller.
Okay.
So Grigson could be that spy.
Yeah, that's been telling everybody what's going on.
He could be that narc that is running back and telling Miller and Mark Wilf. So
that's weird, though. I would have thought they would have fired him when they fired Kwesi.
He would have been the first one fired.
He would have been the first one gone. Yeah.
I would have fired him on Sunday, and I would have fired Kwesi on Monday.
I would if you're gonna get after Kwesi for the whole Jonathan Allen and Adam Thielen trades, you need to get after Grigson for the Kelly and the Fries trade.
Yeah,
that's on him.
But we do know now that the Adam Thielen trade and the two defensive linemen that was signed, that was Rob Brzezinski pushing that.
They went over Kwesi's head because Kwesi was being financially sound about it. And he was like, wait a minute, we can't afford
we don't see that.
And they went, like you said, he got backdoored and they signed him. Yeah. They signed these two guys, and now we're in cap hell because of it.
It's crazy. I mean, I know you can move some numbers, and I'm probably gonna bring that simulation up, later so y'all how to do it on the Stick to the Model website. Like, you can move some numbers around, but at the same time, you still have to pay it, even though you're kicking the money down the road. Like, it comes a year where you're gonna have to eat up the cap, which makes sense.
And here's another thing too. Everybody talks about Rob Brzezinski being this great cap guy, this cap guru.
We always been
all those years back. Yeah. All that money they got kicked down the road. Guess who was kicking it down the road? That was Rob B.
Yep.
So we have hell.
Okay, thank you. So he said Cringe Gamer said Allen was Rob's guy and Hargraves was Kwesi.
See, Hargraves looked like he was gonna be all right, and then all of a sudden the injuries set in, which is what has been his problem. Allen never looked like the guy that was in Washington. He looked like his agent caught up with him.
And then Brian Flores did just them play Hargrave down the line. So hey, it's interesting. I can't wait for this offseason to actually kick off, and go from there. But I'm
gonna be honest with you, D Woods. I ain't feeling it this year.
You're not? They ain't gonna be doing nothing.
I'm not feeling it.
They're gonna do some things. There's gonna be some things that people may not like or
they have to.
But they're gonna do.
They're gonna shock. They're gonna make one move that's gonna be like, "Why the hell did you do that?" And then they're gonna be like, "Okay, you guys are trying to get my interest back." But right now, you know what? The whole talk about it, it's all centered around quarterback,
right?
And the names that they're throwing out there, I just don't like any of them.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna get into right now. Quarterback, man. Like, I think the quarterback situation, man, is being talked about a whole lot. I think, and this is what I hate about Viking fans and some people in Vikings media. It seems like every week there's a new quarterback that's linked to the Minnesota Vikings. We don't win from Burrow, Justin Herbert, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins. This week in Viking quarterback news,
Kyler Murray,
Derek Carr. No, Derek Carr.
Well, Derek Carr too. Yeah,
Derek Carr.
Okay, let's be honest. Derek Carr didn't really look like he had it when he was in New Orleans, and especially when he was in.
But I know this for a fact, D Woods. When he was being drafted, the Vikings showed no interest in him.
Yeah.
I asked Bob Lertzma, who was covering the team for the time. He's like, the Vikings had no interest in Carr.
So why didn't? So why now?
Because
I don't think
it's not Zimmer and Brzezinski. It's desperation if you think about it.
But I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the Derek Carr thing now because I guess in an interview they asked him about what team would you like to come out of retirement for, and the Vikings wasn't either one of his teams. So they just throwing it out there for media bait, for clickbait, whatever to say. Derek Carr wants to be a Viking. No, he doesn't. He said anything about purple and gold, he was talking about the Lakers. He wasn't talking about the Vikings. So it's like they trying to do clickbait to say, oh, but Derek Carr wants to be a Viking. No, he doesn't.
But that's the thing.
He wants to play. He wants to play for a contender.
Here's my thing: does anybody want to be a Viking?
No, not with this.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah. They said that a lot of quarterbacks want to play for Minnesota because of weapons we have here. Because we got a top 5 defense. We got Addison. We got Jefferson. The Vikings are a pass offense first. You got a decent offensive line. You got good coaching staff. According to them, what they're saying is that a lot of quarterbacks want to play here, but it's just financially they can't do it.
Hey, you know what? Cringe Gamer, I feel the same way. I was on board with Kirk in 2018, but I wasn't on board with the extensions. Now, this is how I feel about it. I think what's happening with these quarterbacks that's basically being linked to the Vikings is the media doesn't feel that the Vikings are invested much into JJ McCarthy this season. I think the media is spinning the narrative that the Vikings are ready to move on from McCarthy, especially with the year that Sam Darnold had. Like, to think about, if you really sit back and you think about the numbers and like perception and stuff like that, like Kyler Murray, why wouldn't he say he wants to go to the Vikings? He wants to get another starting job, and he probably feels that he can go to the Vikings and start over McCarthy. If the Vikings actually came out and said that they're still invested in McCarthy, it would kind of like dampen a lot of the noise, but they haven't done that. They basically,
and that's the sad part. That falls on Kevin O'Connell.
Kevin O'Connell, you got to say that in the media.
Yeah. When you are the head coach of the team and you don't back your franchise, your future franchise quarterback, you've got issues.
You got issues. And I just think that's Kevin O'Connell basically playing to the narrative that Kwesi did this, Kwesi did that, so he doesn't want to come out and say anything.
It's all Kwesi's fault.
Yeah, it's all Kwesi's fault. So it's like, I don't like the Derek Carr situation. I don't want Derek Carr. I really don't. I'm done with them. Like, not done with them like we had him, but it doesn't move the needle for me. I
didn't like Derek Carr with the Raiders.
Exactly. Like, I think the situation, like, I'm open to it now a little bit, but it depends on the money situation. And honestly, I still think McCarthy beats out Kirk Cousins in camp. Like, Kirk Cousins.
But you gotta understand. But you guys don't understand though. A lot of teams don't have, like, you talking about Derek Carr with the Raiders. He didn't have a top 5 defense. He didn't have a number 1.
Yeah, top 10
in the Raiders.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Jack Del Rio had boys playing good. You forget they had Khalil Mack and all them boys over there.
Yeah, they had Khalil Mack, but at the same time, it's like he didn't have no number 1 receiver.
Yes, he did.
Who was his number 1 receiver?
Yeah, Michael Crabtree before he retired.
Well, he had Crabtree, yeah.
Crabtree is not Justin Jefferson.
But Crabtree was a 1,000-yard receiver, though.
Yeah, Crabtree.
It was a 1,000-yard receiver, but at the same time, Crabtree is like a number 2 receiver on any of the offense.
No,
yeah, but he was number 1 on the Raiders.
Yeah, he was the one on the
Raiders. Yeah,
but they balled out with Crabtree. But and he had Amari Cooper. You forget about it. It was Carr, Cooper, and Crabtree. They was balling out there.
I agree, but you got to remember, he finished his career with the Saints.
Yeah,
he retired with the Saints, so it's like
he got hurt because that shoulder injury was going to kick him out for the season.
The shoulder injury was going to
right. So they basically moved the money around to say, let you retire right now and do like the post-June situation, retire. So that way that money wouldn't affect their books because they're always over the salary cap in New Orleans, which made sense. And that's why now after the season has passed, it's just 1 year. Now he's thinking about coming back because he's probably gonna they have to trade for him because the Saints actually still hold his rights. So I mean, I get it, but I don't think he's coming to
I don't think he's coming to Minnesota either, but I mean, don't get me wrong, he'd be a good fit because he's a veteran quarterback that can.
They had Devontae Adams too, like yeah, like.
The problem with Carr though is Carr is a statue back there. You really want that,
right?
And his health, Tony, his health was a big liability.
Yeah, KOC wants basically a statue of a quarterback in the Vikings. But with this offensive line, you can't have that. You got to have somebody that can
move around.
Yeah, you're right about that, Zoe.
I'm just saying, it's like every week. I can't predict the future, but I know it's going to be another quarterback that's going to be linked to the Vikings next week.
Oh, I'm going to put this to you guys. Who would be like a wild card name for a quarterback that the Vikings might show some interest in?
You already know.
Kyler Murray. You know he gonna say Zach Wilson.
Yeah,
you know he's gonna say. You know he's gonna say Zach Wilson.
Already know, man. Zach
Wilson.
Man.
but for me, that wild card would be Kyler Murray because he's the opposite of KOC as far as his KOC style of quarterback play. He's too short, and does he actually want to stay focused in the quarterback room?
And another thing is he's still got a contract waiting for him with the A's.
Right.
And they're in Vegas, and you don't pay taxes. So
right.
A-Rod. I think A-Rod's done, man. I think he's going to retire.
I don't think anybody wants A-Rod.
McCarthy does.
Why would McCarthy? Oh yeah,
because
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy wants him. And
said wild card Trevor Lawrence. Okay.
You know what? But he got
a big contract.
He is Jacksonville's franchise.
Yeah,
he would have to give up basically like they say a king's ransom to get him.
And you would have to give him McCarthy too.
Mm-hmm. Now watch they do that. McCarthy flourishes down there.
I already think McCarthy, if he goes anywhere else and Minnesota doesn't work out in Minnesota, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good because he has all the intangibles. I think McCarthy just needs a defensive-minded coach that understands running the football and being the minimalist and basically trying to go down the field.
Which maybe now, depending on, they've got Smith, they've got these other people in the coaching staff, maybe that will curb, and I can only say hopefully, curb KOC's love affair with throwing the ball 90% of the time.
You know what's going to curb KOC's love affair with throwing the ball, Tony? Being fired.
See, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to God.
Well, the writing is on the wall. You can only Quasy's gone, so you can't go into next season and still have the same problems that you had the year before, and y'all blame everything on Quasy.
I don't know who it was. Somebody said if this team starts out 1-5 or 1-6, he's probably fired. I think
he's open to saying that for the longest.
Yeah, I think they're.
But I think he knows. I think he knows he's on the hot seat. I think he knows, just like TB said, it's like he listens to all these podcasts and everything like that, and everybody's saying he's on the hot seat as far as because you fired the GM. Now the pressure's on him. I think he knows I gotta make some changes. If not, I'm gonna be gone.
So stop playing, man. Stop playing.
Randy was put him on mute. He drunk.
Well, KOC ain't the best coach in Vikings history.
Oh God.
Hell no. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting, man. This offseason is gonna be something to watch. But
although I will say this though, with the hiring of the new coaches, this team might be more physical.
They better be.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
They might be, and like I said, it's all you got to wait and see. But they might be more physical.
They better be.
And if they are, that's a plus right there.
And for a fact, you're going to see them be more aggressive on fourth down and something. So.
Mm-hmm. Murray's got the big contract.
When you
Murray
out there
has a
coaching for
really
your
huge
job,
contract.
But the thing about Murray though, right? We got to understand, what if Murray gets cut?
How much is
that?
How much is?
But my thing is, I still don't think he don't fit the scheme of the offense though.
He really doesn't. No,
he don't fit the scheme of the offense. He's just too short.
Yeah, he doesn't.
when last time you seen KLC actually have a success with a quarterback like that with far over Kyler Murray's playing style?
He's never had.
Never has.
Exactly.
You saw what happened with Dobbs.
Yeah, how long did that work out until he actually started learning the playbook?
Right.
Dobbs had only been here a week and he was playing the next game. Not even a week. He had been here like 3 days, and then Jaron Hall got hurt. Next thing you know, he puts him right, and he had no choice but to put him right out there.
Right.
You know, so if anybody has screwed up the quarterback position on this team,
it's Kevin O'Connell.
The one that screwed it up has been Kevin O'Connell.
It's Kevin O'Connell.
They're blaming Kwesi for Kevin O'Connell screwing up the most important position on the football team.
Yeah, because Kevin O'Connell was brought in here to actually fix his position, and he's actually made it worse.
He's actually made it worse. That's the bad part.
Yeah, he said if Murray is court, we can pay him in the vet unless another team wants to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm just pro JJ, man. I'm just pro JJ.
But here's the thing with Kyler, he just signed that big contract. What, 2-3 years ago?
Yeah, like 2-3 years ago. Yeah.
Okay, so he's owed still some money.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is if you're going to sign him to vets minimum, that means hopefully he'll still be on the books. He'll still be on the books to the Cardinals.
Right.
So we'll be paying him vets minimum, and the Cardinals will still be honoring that contract like the Falcons did with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. And just like with what's the name too? Russell
Wilson. That's what I meant. The Cards would pay that contract, but he would get vets minimum with the Vikings. That's all he need. He'd be basically Kirk Cousins.
All right, Charles.
I'm gonna throw a name. Wait a minute. Before you move on, I'm gonna throw a name out there that actually might surprise the both of you, and that actually still can ball a little bit, and that's Russell Wilson. Nobody's talking about Russell Wilson because of the fact that he can still throw the deep ball. He got one of the most prettiest deep balls in the league right now.
What about?
And he can actually. But I'm just saying, but he can still thrive in that offense, though.
Nah, I'm good.
No, I'm good. Yeah, he can.
I'm
just
good.
Think about it, though. Think about it. He can move the ball when he wants to, and he can throw the ball pretty deep. He's a veteran quarterback that knows he's pretty smart, and he don't hold on the ball too long.
Yeah,
he's very smart with the ball.
Yeah, but then when he comes to Minnesota, all his mechanics go out the window working with KOC.
Exactly. So we talked about the offseason, though. Oh, it did move. There we go. So let's do the simulation real quick. So y'all see this right here. Tennessee got the most money in the offseason with $105 million. The Raiders is next at 92. Now we go down to the end of the list. Kansas City, -55, and the Vikings -40. So we're gonna play GM right now. We're gonna play GM, and we're gonna do an off-season simulation of what the Minnesota Vikings should do. I know Young Cringe Gamer was asking for this, so let's see how we do. Now, first off, with this simulation, what you gotta do first is you gotta get cap compliant. So this is Rob Brzezinski, whoever that new dude. You gotta get cap compliant. I'm gonna ask y'all, who we cutting?
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. Mm-hmm. Okay, so how we cutting Aaron Jones? We gonna cut him post June, or y'all want to just cut him outright? We save more money post June because it splits the years up. How y'all want to do it? Because I agree with Aaron Jones being up out of there. So look, you see it right here.
I mean, post June, you do it post June. That will save us some money. So
post June gonna save us $9 million. If we outright, it's like $2 million difference. So let's do that. Cut post June, boom, right?
Yeah.
So Aaron Jones up out of there. So who else we got?
Restructure Brian O'Neill.
Chris, we on cuts right now. You're moving too fast.
I'm cut. You know who I'm gonna cut?
Hey, Cringe. Everybody moving too fast right now. Look, who we cutting? Let's do the cuts first.
I'm gonna cut Hargrave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hargrave, that makes sense. So we got Hargrave right here. Now, Hargrave, if you're gonna get $10 million dead money, but if you do it post June, you get 15 back. So it's like a $5 million difference. You just spread the dead money off on a couple.
You just do it post June.
Post June.
All right.
Be gone by June 1st.
All right. So the next person I'm going to cut is Ryan Kelly. I'm getting Ryan Kelly up out of there. All right.
He's probably gone anyway with an injury settlement.
We're just going to cut him. We're going to eat $3 million. We're going to cut him, and we're going to save $8 million. So right now, we only $6 million under the salary cap. So we doing good. Now, so that's all y'all. That's only the players who y'all want to cut. Everybody else is good.
Nope.
Hold on. To the linebackers.
TJ Hawkinson.
Wait. Wait. We ain't cutting TJ Hawkinson. We ain't cutting TJ.
Go to the linebackers.
Look at the price he's giving.
All right. The linebackers, you got Jonathan Gennard, Dallas Turner, Van Ginkel, Blake Cashman, Tyler Batty. There's not really money besides the other guys. So we can do trades. But
wait a minute. Where's Ivan Pace?
He's not on here because he's a free agent.
Okay.
So Young Corinne said cut Hawkinson. I ain't cutting Hawkinson. I ain't cutting.
Go look at the money that he's owed right now and look at his age.
But this will calm down. We got this. This simulation is probably one of the best ones on here. All right, look. So I'm gonna ask y'all again: are we through with just outright cutting people? We done with that, right? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and make some trades.
Okay, Rob.
All right, look. So let's go ahead and make some trades. Who y'all want to trade?
Indy wants Blake Cashman?
Yeah, Indy wants Blake Cashman. I'll send them Blake Cashman. Well, shit, we get I can't do that. Blake Cashman. No. Indy want Blake Cashman and New England. Everybody want Blake Cashman. Hell no.
Because he's a hell of a good linebacker. That's
he's a good linebacker.
Now we're gonna keep Blake Cashman. All right. So who y'all want to trade?
Gennard.
We can trade Gennard.
Trade Gennard, yes.
All right. So I normally trade Gennard to Tennessee because they high up in the draft. So we're gonna trade Gennard. Let's add Gennard right here. Add the player. All right, Jonathan Gennard. Now I want y'all to see that where it says 100 and stuff like that. That's how like the trade value package or whatever, right? So let's go to Tennessee, and the pick that I want for Tennessee is I want that 66 pick. That's what I want. No, we can take a 35. 35 would be cool. 35 might work. We can do that for the 35, and let's just make a sweetener right here. I'm down with doing this. I actually give them our 234 in this year's draft off of the trade. They accepted it. So we got the 35th pick in the draft for Jonathan Gennard. Is there anybody else we want to trade?
Hawkinson.
We're not moving Hawkinson, man.
Okay, so now I got to ask this question. Why are you hanging on to Hawkinson?
Because I think Hawkinson does a whole lot more than just catch passes. I think he's developed into being a way better blocking tight end. And I feel like Hawkinson, if we can extend them for maybe like 1 or 2 seasons, I want that safety net for JJ McCarthy. They already have somewhat chemistry or whatever. I just think Hawkinson is needed on this team, especially in this Kevin O'Connell offense. I'm not ready to give Josh Oliver the number 1 receiver role because even though he catches passes and he does a couple of things, touchdowns or whatever, it's a big difference when you go from the second receiver to the number one tight end. Basically, I would rather keep Hawkinson, in my opinion.
So look at the stats between Josh Oliver and Hawkinson from this past season. I think Josh Oliver got more touchdowns and more catches than
Hawkinson. I want to say that.
He got more touches, but TJ Hawkinson was being more of a decoy. I'm not. It's kind of similar with the whole KJ Osborne situation a few years ago. Like everybody wanted to keep KJ, but when KJ became number 2, his hands froze up. Like I'm cool with. So I say we keep Hawkinson. So anybody else y'all want to trade? You want to trade Addison? What y'all want to do?
Let's trade Addison.
Yes, trade Addison. Yeah, because you're gonna have to work on a contract for him next year, anyways.
Right.
So where do y'all want to trade Addison?
Buffalo.
Nah, man, we ain't trading to Buffalo. We ain't doing Diggs trade.
Trade him to Washington.
I like that better. Thank you, Tony. I like that.
I don't know. I think we get more of a trade value for for Addison in Buffalo than in Washington because
Yeah,
Washington's already got good receivers.
If we really wanted to, we could fleece Washington too.
You know where we could trade Jordan Addison? New England.
San Francisco.
Nah, they good. They got Ricky Pearsall. They straight. They don't need no receivers out there.
No, I don't
like
think
you said, they get
Pearsall's a 2. They need a 1.
Well, they need a 1.
The team would be a number 1.
Hey, they get mad for trading. hey, this is an assimilation. So, all right, I'm gonna lean it on y'all. Where would you want to trade? I would trade him to New England. That's just my opinion. I would trade him to New England.
See what New England will offer.
We
I'll tell
created.
you what, after the Super Bowl, New England, they do need a wide receiver.
That's what I'm saying. They need a wide receiver.
Yeah, they do, and a young one too.
What the hell is New England?
So you're gonna put Addison with Diggs?
Diggs might not be there next
Diggs
year.
might not be there.
Yeah, he might not be there next year. Y'all be acting like Diggs is a problem, man. Diggs he might have some shit that's going on right now, but y'all be making Diggs seem like he fucking Terrell Owens and shit. Like he ain't that bad. All right, so the pick now, the 95. We can probably take a 95 from there. Let's see. They said no.
Exactly.
95.
They don't want him.
They don't want now. Let me see. Let me adjust it. Okay. No, the reason why they don't want the 95 is too low. So you see where it says the 82 right here and the 41.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Then screw them. Go to somewhere else.
No, we gotta go. We gotta ask them for more. That's what it's saying. The 95 isn't what it is. 63 is probably where it's at. For the 63, they might kick it for a 63. Yep, we got that one. Addison's gone, y'all. Addison's gone. Okay, Addison's gone. Now,
how are we looking for cap room so far?
The cap room is in the green right there, Tony. We got 36 million in cap space right now.
Okay,
36, but we ain't even got to the part to where we ain't even got the free agency yet. Right?
True.
Right. So I understand, y'all. We just needed to get rid of them. So anybody else we want to trade?
Brian O'Neill.
Hell no. Don't trade Brian O'Neill.
You got to move on from Brian O'Neill eventually.
Yeah, but
you got to move on from him. And for a fact, you'll get a lot more draft capital also.
Nah,
but
man.
He's older though. That's the problem. He's older and injured.
You could just restructure him and draft somebody.
Yeah, he's damaged goods.
Anybody else going to get traded? No more trades. We already got 2 trades.
I can't think of it.
Trade KOC.
We can't trade coaches, man.
Yes, you can.
What kind of simulation is this then if you can't trade?
All right, so I think all the trades are done basically, right?
All right.
I mean, all the trades are done, right?
Okay.
All right, cool. So let's keep it moving. Let's head on to free agency. All right. So now it's giving you your free agent, your restricted free agent tenders, right? Mm-hmm. Now, do we want to keep Ivan Pace? No, we gonna
let him go. Let him go.
We're gonna let him go. All right. So that's about it. We don't need to do nothing with those guys. So now this is where it gets tricky. And this is why I like simulation so much, right? So we in free agency right now. We can sign our players, or we can go ahead and sign other players.
Top priorities: re-sign Redmond.
Redmond first, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Redmond first.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. So we can retain Redmond right now for exclusive rights for $10 million for 1 year, right? But let's see if we can try to give him a little bit more. It was not letting me do it right now. So he gonna get that 1 million right now. We're gonna just retain him. Boom. Redmond's
Viking. Okay.
Redmond's there already. Anybody else that we want to re-sign?
Okay, now I'm going to ask you guys about this one. Rondale Moore, would you re-sign him coming off he's been injured a lot?
He's been injured a lot. No, I wouldn't re-sign him. No.
Yeah, depending on the health.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards no also.
Depending on the health. Okay, so this one thing I got to go back to the cap real quick. All right, so TJ Hawkinson, let's do this. All right. So for TJ, we're gonna restructure his contract. We're gonna give him 1 more year, All right, and we're gonna have some cap savings of about $7 million, and we're gonna give him about $14 million of new money, and just kick another year down the road. And we're gonna extend and restructure. That's what we're gonna do with TJ. All right, it's gonna give us more cap
Well,
space.
if you do that with TJ, you got to do that with Brian O'Neill also, because you're gonna have more cap space with that.
I'm getting there. This is the first person.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I'm getting there. All right, so we're gonna extend TJ for one more season. And if you see Tony, look at the cap right now. Now we up 43 million.
Okay. All right.
We up 43 million. That's what I'm telling people. It's that easy. Now, let's go to the offensive line. Let's go to Brian O'Neill. Now, he's slated to make 23 million on the cap. Now, we extended him for one more season or whatever. It's saying it's not going to do that right now. But if we give him two years, we can try to move some stuff around so we can extend and restructure. Let's see how we can give. I really don't want to give him another 58 million, man. I really don't. I really don't. I'd rather give him one more year.
So would you feel comfortable restructuring JJ's contract?
Yeah, I'm doing that next.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing Jefferson's next. So we're gonna extend Brian O'Neill. Boom. So Tony, we up to 47.
47, I see that. Okay.
And let's go to Jefferson real quick and let's move some money around for him. Now, with his contract, we can't move around too much. See, it says shit is at 4 years. We only gonna do about maybe 1 year. All right. So we're gonna take that cap hit from, it says the cap hit is like 39 million. We're gonna take that down to 25. So we get a savings of 13 million if we add 1 more year to Jefferson and just kick it down the road. And he get basically gets his guaranteed money he gonna get up front. Boom. So that's what we're gonna do. Now look at where we at, TB. 62 million.
Alrighty.
62 million. All right. So we already made. So let's keep it moving. Let's get back to free agency. Now, free agency. Any of the players we want to bring back. I'm good on Pace. I'm good on Moore. I'm good on Skol. I say we should bring back the specialist.
I would bring back Bo Richter.
Bo Richter? Right.
For Vetsman.
It's
for 1 year, yeah.
1 year we get him 1 million. We just get him back. All right, so
you gotta bring back Naylor. If you already traded Addison, so you gotta bring back Naylor.
No, I'm not bringing back Naylor. I'm letting him.
So you're gonna have Jefferson and who's the receiver we picked up last year from Maryland? Ty Felton.
Well, we're also gonna look at free agency too.
Yeah, and we got drafts too. So
we got draft.
We got the draft. Now, Eric Wilson, I'm not bringing Eric Wilson back. I'm not.
What?
You're kind of thin in the linebacker though.
But I'm gonna
you're real thin in line.
I would rather draft linebackers.
Okay, all right.
I'd rather draft some linebackers.
You don't like Xavier Scott?
No, I'm drafting I'm drafting running backs too. Like, I think this team needs youth down the board. You know, like, okay, so I'm bringing Ryan Wright back, the punter. I bring Ryan Wright back on a 2-year deal. It ain't gonna cost that much, like $3 million. Boom, Ryan Wright is back, and then other guy I'm bringing back is Andrew DePaula, the long snapper.
Right.
I'm just keeping the specialists together because y'all should know when specialists stay together, they work wonders. Now look, here the wide receivers that's available. I'm not doing George Pickens. I'm not.
No.
But Deebo Samuel, I'm not.
And
these are the top guys. So who y'all want to target in free agency right now? We got 55 million in free agency.
Take a look at the centers.
You don't want to draft the center?
I want to see what they got for free agency first.
All right. Centers, you offensive tackle. Where's this? Is that? It just says interior offensive line.
Yeah, they didn't say centers. Ponsic is a center.
Who's Ponsic? Where's he at?
Cleveland. Fortner is a center also. Cam Robinson's out there.
Nah, we good.
Evanstein's retired.
Yeah, they
ain't
got
this class. They don't have a lot of centers this year as far as free agency.
So let's look in the draft for a center then.
Yeah, let's do a draft. So this is what I'm gonna do. I say let's go to defense, cornerback. Let's sign Greg Newsome Jr. Greg Newsome, we can sign him, right? It's only $10 million for a season. That gives us another vet on the outside. How y'all feel about that?
I can work with that.
Yeah, I can work with that.
That would be a B flow signing too.
All right. So now we got Greg Newsome II. Now I think we
Go to
should
the running backs.
Oh, we doing running back in the draft.
You might have some good veterans. That's good.
You got to look at wide receiver.
Okay, so let's go to wide receiver first.
Now, keep in mind, are you looking for maybe a 3 for sure, or a 2?
You're looking for a 2.
I'm looking for a 2. I mean, I think we can explore some people in the draft though for a receiver.
Is Kirk coming off an injury?
Yeah,
Yep.
he's majority last year. I mean, you got guys on here.
I don't know. I just saw Tutu Atwell. That would be somebody KLC would want.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm pretty Chris Gamer. I think we should get a receiver. The receiver that I would target. Is
that Tyler Johnson, the former Gopher?
I think so.
Yep.
I would.
You know what?
I would
home.
Huh?
Bring home Tyler Johnson.
With Tyler Johnson?
Yeah, bring him home.
All right, 1 year or 2 years? 1 year.
1 year.
All right. That's for Tony. So let's go to safeties, y'all. I think we need a safety. The safety, you got Jabril Peppers. You got Mike Brown. I think they got Kobe Bryant down here.
Kobe Bryant is a free agent.
I would take Kobe Bryant. Especially coming.
Yeah, but what's the asking price?
He should be down here somewhere.
He's not asking. I don't think his asking price would be too much. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Okay, so we got. I must have passed him.
I didn't see his name.
Me neither.
I didn't see it either.
Unless he already got. They say he gonna.
There he is.
Kevin Boyd be good though.
They go Kobe right there. Let's get Kobe for 2 years. Boom. All right, so we got Kobe. All right, y'all. Anybody else we need to sign in free agency, man? Anybody?
I think we need to look at the running back class. To be honest with you,
I don't think we're gonna have enough money to bring a running back like that.
Because we can. I think we have enough.
They got Breece Hall, Kenneth Walker, Rico Dowdle, J.K. Dobbins, Devontae Williams, Travis.
Williams is a free agent.
Yeah, he only signed 1 year with them.
Etienne's a free agent too.
Etienne.
Yeah.
Well, there's Gainwell. We know what he can do.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say let's give him a Gainwell offer because Gainwell or Tyler Algier.
He could look at Gainwell.
I don't think we should bring in another older running back. We can get a running back in the second round. We can get.
We can still do both.
Yeah, but I'm not spending. I'm not wasting the money on a running back right now. If we do get something else, I would bring in another receiver.
So technically, right now you only got one running back on the roster.
You only got one running back on the roster.
Yeah, we can get 2 in the draft. Y'all forget we traded away Jonathan Kennard and got a high pick, and we traded away Jordan Addison, so we got 2 extra picks in the draft. We can draft running back.
Okay. Okay, Rob. Let's see what you got.
Now we got 33 million left, man. I think we might need to go back to wide receiver, just like y'all said, and bring up somebody who can actually be a number 2, and that way we won't have to basically.
I like Alec Pierce. I like Alec Pierce from Indianapolis, so because he can stretch the field and he can be very vertical.
Coming off an injury, right?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't injured. No, I don't think he wasn't injured that year.
Okay.
Yeah, he played all year. Yeah.
All right, look.
He's young too.
We got enough money. We got enough money to get George Pickens, but that'll be all our cap space.
Why do you want that basket case here?
Man. And why would you want to give up a second-round pick for him?
We ain't giving them a second-round pick for him. We signed him straight out. He's a free agent.
But you got to remember, he's not. They tagged him. They're going to tag him. They said they're going to put a tag on a second-round tender on him.
So who would y'all want to bring in as another wide receiver for the wide receiver doing?
I fuck with the Packers and sign Dobbs.
Right.
What about Shaheed though? If we get Shaheed, he can help with the kickoffs.
Shit, he gonna be asking for too much money because he's a kickoff specialist.
I'll take him. I'll give him some money for that. I like because we already took the other guy. I'll take Shaheed, man.
Yeah, you didn't re-sign any of the kickers. Yeah, you know what? See what he wants.
Yeah, Shaheed said he won $8 million 2 years. We'll take that.
$8 million 2 years. That's a lot for a specialist though.
But he fast though.
But
so
how often can he catch the ball as far as route running?
So we had $25 million right now. Is there anybody else in free agency in the chat? Anybody else in free agency that y'all feel we should bring to this team, spend some of this cap money, like to make everything go? Like
Young Cringe Gamer said, look at Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis, you want to add a
receiver?
We want to sign 3 receivers. He said Reek Woolen. Yeah, we already signed Greg Newsome. So who I'm looking for?
You just passed Gabe Davis. He's right by Tutu Atwell. There he is.
Gabe Davis, $8 million. Receiver room gonna be stacked. We give him 1 year. He always hurt. All right, look. Boom.
Well, if you're gonna do that, you might as well just give that to Atwell.
We already got a fast guy. We got Shaheed.
Yeah, but I've seen him run routes, and he don't look like he know what
he's doing. Exactly. Exactly.
Now I had to think about it. I'm like, wait a minute, this cat was running bad routes all year. I don't know.
Exactly.
Linebacker. We got enough money to fix the linebacker situation too.
You don't want to draft?
I mean, we could do it in the draft, or we can just
take a look at the veterans inside linebackers.
Okay, Denzel Perryman.
Okay, I always like Nakobe Dean.
Where's Nakobe Dean at?
Right there. Here. Philadelphia Eagles. Nakobe Dean. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
All right, look, we're gonna give him 3 years. Nakobe Dean. And that way we ain't got to worry about the draft too much. All right. So we got 1 million left, y'all. Let's move on to the draft.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna do a standard recommended.
So is this going to be a committee thing, or is this strictly going to be Rob B?
I'm Rob, right?
That's why I'm Which one of us is going to get the coffee and donuts?
Right.
I know, Cringe Gamer. 1 million is enough for the draft class. I know. We gotta move some money around. How much money we think the draft class gonna cost us?
Well, if you trade out of the first round, you save yourself a bunch of money right there by trading out of the first round.
Yeah,
the first round, yeah.
Because we got to pick at what, 33?
Yeah.
We could trade out of the first round.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna free up some more money. Well, that's only $4 million you're getting freed up. I ain't about to give him no extra money for that.
Oh, Byron Murphy?
Yeah. We could extend him for a year and free up some more cap space.
Who else is
there? We go. So now we got about that's about 9 million because my shit can't even see. I think that's better for the draft class. All right. Let's enter the draft now.
Oh boy.
Here we go. Right. Before we start the draft, here are our picks. We got the 18, 35, 49, 63, 82, 97, 161, 195, and the 240. Do we want to trade any of these picks to trade up now, or are we going to let the draft come to us?
You want to look at trading 18?
We can trade it once the draft starts. I'm talking about before the draft even starts.
I can't. No, I'm fine.
Let it come to us?
Let it come to us.
All right, cool. We started the draft. Boom, 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 boom. $18. Man, we got Mansour Delane at 18 right now. Avion Terrell's right there. Man, Katie McDonald's.
What is their needs at the moment?
The needs is corner, offensive tackle, center, running back, and safety.
Take a look at the safety.
We can trade up for the safety.
Go defensive tackle.
Not right now.
You ain't gonna find no good ones at the moment. At the where you want to pick it. So
he might still find one at 33.
I say we take Master Delane at right now. Right now. That's what I say. We take Delane right now.
When is our next pick? 33?
Our next pick is 33.
All right, you know what? Yeah, let's take Delane.
We could take Delane and then we can come back and get the safety from Emmanuel McNeil Warren from Idaho. For Toledo. We can come back and get that straight up because we got a lot of picks. We ain't gotta stretch too much. We got a lot of picks. Hey,
okay,
Chris,
take Delane.
We taking Delane.
Yep.
Now I wish I would have made it move faster. All right, it's moving kind of quick. All right. So, the Jets took McNeil Warren at 33.
The Jets
sniped us. All right, look. So,
the Jets had payback for JJ.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
wait a minute. Go back to safeties, though. Go back to safeties.
Safeties.
You still got to keep Morgan there.
Yeah. At 40, they say he's projected at 47. Where's our next pick after this one? Our next pick is 49. What y'all want to do?
Think he's gonna make it.
Oh, check the defensive tackles.
Defensive tackles.
That would be D-line.
Yeah. Defensive tackles right here. We
still need that big dude in the middle.
Yeah, what's that dude? Big citrus. Everybody be talking about. I think Dominic Orange, but we can get him later. But look, running back, Jadarian Price right there, man. Y'all want to get him? Y'all want to get him? Y'all want to get Price now or what? Or y'all want to get Price later?
You the GM right now, so you might want to pull the trigger on it because you might not get a chance later.
Yeah, you better pull the trigger. Pull the trigger on Price right now.
I say we take the running back. Take the running back.
I'm cool with that.
We take the running back, and we coming up again. 49.
There we are.
All right. Hey, Tony, the safety right there. The safety is right there. Dylan Twyman is right there.
Dylan Twyman?
Yeah.
Let's take him.
Safety right there.
Yeah, let's
go and grab him.
Safety right there. Let's see when our next pick is at. Our next pick is at 63.
We can probably
take
Dylan right now.
Take Dylan right now.
Okay. Now we got to get a center, y'all. Don't forget that. We got to get a center.
Let's keep going with the next pick.
All right, so
interior O-line.
Jake Slaughter. But they say it's too early. They say that's too early.
Yeah, who said they're experts?
All right, but let's look at the interior D-line. I'm not talking like D-line. You got Dominic Orange.
There's Orange.
Yeah, get Orange. You might
Orange.
Grab him.
Yeah, get Orange.
That's a huge run stopper.
All right, so what's our next pick?
That's got to be old. That's got to be
82.
It's got to be O-line.
You got to be center at that point.
Yeah,
you got to be center. Jake Slaughter or somebody. Let me see.
If he's still there.
Yep, right there.
He's still there.
Yeah, let's grab him.
Jake Slaughter?
Yeah, Slaughter.
Let's grab him.
Hey, man, hire us, Minnesota. We don't ask for much. We don't need all that money. Just hire us. Now we back in 97. We back in 97.
Take a look at the wide receivers. Take a look at the wide receivers.
Yeah, get wide receivers. I was thinking wide receivers.
3 wide receivers in free agency. 3.
Yeah, but in today's
you can never have too many wide receivers. You can never have too many wide receivers.
I say we go for another running back.
Then take Emmett Johnson.
Take Emmett Johnson. I say we go for a running back again.
Yep. I would take, if you're going to take a running back, take Emmett Johnson.
Took another running back.
Well, we're keeping the theme of running the football.
Exactly.
Now we got to get some more offensive linemen now. Though.
Don't know who he gonna run behind, but he gonna run
That's
the football.
what I'm saying. You got to get some more offensive linemen.
Hey, young cringe gamer. This is your part, man. You the big scout. I hired you to be the scout in the building. Let us know what we gotta do now, because now it's looking like slim pickings right now. We in the 150s or whatever, and we gotta figure some stuff out. We at the 161 now. This is who we got.
That.
We got.
I trade that pick.
We got Delane. We got Price. We got Twyman. We got Orange, Slaughter, and Johnson. We got 3 picks left. 3 picks left.
I traded.
It
I
say
trade
we
that pick. Go far back.
Available. It say we need an offensive tackle and a linebacker. Okay, let me bring it back up for you, cringe. That's who we drafted. So he says he wants. You want more D line and receiver? Y'all want to go with that? Some more D line and receiver?
I'd rather have a line. I'll take a linebacker right now.
All right, let's look at the linebackers real quick. All right, cringe. Who's your linebacker, man? Waiting for him to get in the chat, say something. Let's get a linebacker.
I say Red Murdoch. Be honest with you.
I didn't know anything about Murdoch.
He said scroll. Okay. Let me go slow for you.
I mean,
he don't like any of the line. He doesn't like any of the linebackers.
Okay. So with
a name Red Murdoch, he got to do something. So
exactly.
These are the top guys available. You don't think we should get a tackle right here?
We got tackles.
We got tackles, yeah.
T and wide receiver. All right, look at tight end. They go to tight ends right there.
None of them do anything for me.
Let's look at the receivers. Wide outs.
Oh, he said right easily. Daquan Wright.
Got you. We got your guy, man. 2 picks left in the draft. Tony, this pick's yours, Tony. What you want to do?
Oh, how are we looking in the secondary?
We got a safety and we got a corner. And don't forget, we signed Newsome and we signed Kobe Bryant too. So we
still need a linebacker. Go to the linebackers.
Linebackers. There we go. Get Justin Jefferson from Alabama.
No, Jesus. Oh my God. Another LSU kid, Wes Weeks. He's an inside linebacker too.
That's who you want?
You know what? Take Weeks. Yeah.
All right, last pick of the draft. T. Who you taking, T?
All right, what we need we got just about everything we need. I would say more interior linemen as far as you always need depth with linemen. So interior linemen, you always need more depth with linemen. So
yeah,
especially with Darrisaw and O'Neal getting up there in age and injury prone. So
and Darrisaw still that question mark too.
All right, offensive tackle and interior, right?
I would go tackle. Be honest with you, if it was me, I would go tackle.
So who you want for tackle?
Give me the kid for Notre Dame.
Okay. That's the last pick in the draft. That's the last one. All right. So we got a B+ for our offseason. Cap health is okay. Feel with the needs. Future outlook is kind of bleak. This is all the moves we did right there. So here go our offense right now. Look, our offense. Dang, we didn't even get I forgot to get a backup quarterback.
You don't need one.
So look, this is how our offense look right now. We got JJ McCarthy starting, Jordan Mason, Jadarian Price, Emmett Johnson, Jefferson, Jashawn Jones, Raheem Shaheed, Ty Felton, Dante Fleming, Gabe Davis, and we got Miles Price, and then we got Tyler Johnson. Okay. Receiver, tight ends, TJ Hawkinson, Josh Oliver, Ben Urset. Okay. Whatever. Darrisaw, Jackson, Jurgens, because we didn't get a center. Well, we did get
if worse comes to worse, we can slide Brandel to center.
Yeah.
Center, yeah.
Yeah. Where the draft
And
pick?
Brando actually did play pretty well at center this year too.
Mm-hmm.
We got Will Fries, Brian O'Neill, and then for the defense, this is how the defense look like: a 3-4 or 4-3. We can change it. Jonathan Allen, nose tackle, Taki Tamani. Even though Jalen Redmond would actually be a nose tackle. Like, come on now, we gotta
put Redmond. You'll probably put Redmond where Tyreek is.
Exactly.
Tyrion Ingram Dawkins is.
Exactly. You put him right there.
No.
Dallas Turner on the outside, Blake Cashman in the middle. They say we need another inside linebacker. Why didn't put the draft pick right there? Now the Isaiah Rodgers for the DBs, Murphy, Rogers, Zamir Vaughn, Dwight McGlovern, Greg Newsome, and Tyler Batty. Okay. Theo Jackson, Jay Ward, Corey Bryant, Josh Metellus, and Dylan Twyman.
You know what? I keep forgetting Jay Ward's on the team.
I don't know. It does. So there we go.
To be honest with you, with that roster, I think they're easily a 13-win roster with that
Shit,
roster.
I hope so.
You would hope so.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that is with that roster we should be winning 10 plus games every year. But
right.
when you've got the head coach that you have,
he gonna put some
that screws up a lot of it.
But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today, man. Let's get up out of here, y'all. So everybody can get back to their baby making season for Valentine's Day. All right, y'all. TB, you got anything else before we get up out of here, man?
No, like I said, I pull away from the off season, so I'm not up to date with everything that's going on. So that's why I'm watching you guys.
Okay.
Just keep me updated. But I will pop in and out every now and then. It's off season, so it's off season for me too.
All right, T, what you got, man? What you got before we get up out of here?
I ain't got nothing but just staying alive what God gave me. So
okay, cool. All right, y'all. Thanks for everybody in the chat. Hey, Young Cringe, link up with me so we can do a draft together too and let you run it. All right, man. Let's get up out of here.